Chrissy-O's Clucky Chronicles and ChrissyOShow.com YouTube channel and everything else you can think of on the social media world. Anyway, I just put out some snackies out here in the yard. Fall is upon us. It has cooled us off tremendously here in eastern North Carolina. And hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the North Carolina State Fair stuff that I did, the history of the State Fair and all that stuff. So if you didn't get to see it, go back and watch it. Just relive some of the nostalgic old days of the State Fair. Well, while we're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, join, be a flock star, honey, and have a flocktastic time. They're quacking. They're yelling at me. Let's go. Let them out and release the floof krakens. Oh yes, it has been raining and muddy, and I'm trying not to slip slide all in this clay. Now, I have been kind of rude to you guys the last couple times, so let's let you floofers out first so you feel special. Because I love Vicky and Tracy. Come on. Yeah, now he's all happy. Come on, Vicky. Come on, Vicky. Okay, she's a little mental today. Anyway, she'll come on out. Tracy's like, ooh, Mama, let me get to these muddy pools first and get me some snackies first. All right. I always let my ducks out first. Try to anyway. Good morning. Woo, I am sliding all over here like I'm in some kind of mud skating rink or something. Are you ready? You are? All right. Say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Have a good day. Have a good day. Y'all have a good day. Have a good day. Not you. I don't like you. Have a good day. Have a good day, jerk. Have a good day. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Charles, aka Charlie. Don't you come over here at me like you're going to be ugly, because I'll throw my shoe. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Charles, aka Charlie. Woo, everything is just so nasty. Alright. I'm going to air this out a little bit today. Anyway, so more wind, more rain, more sticks. Kind of is what it is. Saw the flooferinos around here just doing their thing. You can see I put snackies and stuff out, different kinds of things. Oh, a quail has gotten loose. Well, let me go see if we can round that one up before one of the roosters decides to peck it. Oh, joy. Anyway, so we're huddling up a quail. Once he catches him, I'll show him to you. He got out yesterday, and we're like, cool, go be free, buddy. But he didn't really want to be free. He wanted to come back to his harem and his girls. That's my wet little fire pit down there. We've got to, anyway, got to clean all that up once things dry out. It's kind of hard when it's all wet and kind of mushy muddy. But, the quail is literally running all around. I was trying to, don't want to show it to you because it's, uh-oh, he flew off again. He's waiting for him to leave. Once he leaves, we'll catch him again. He's a boy quail screaming, and I just don't want to show it right now because it's not fun to watch the way we have to run and scour, and you need a big net. Go get you a big net. If he wants to come back in, he'll come back in. Oh Lord. Anyway, so he got out, the quail did, and he's wants to go back in. I mean, if they get out, it is what it is, so they can do what they want to, but anyway. Oh well, let's go see what she's screaming about in there. Well, anyway, we chunked out some mealworms hoping that he'll come back. He's hard to catch, but it's okay. Like I said, if he wants to stay free, he can. If he wants girlfriends and he wants to come back, he's more than welcome to come back and do his quail thing. But right now, we are mealworming everything. I've got to put mealworms up there for the guineas. But we're you know, letting everybody have their mealworm fun. So, anyway. Go give some mealworms to the guineas, please. They need plenty of it. So, as you run through. Anyway, so we're getting the mealworms for the floof guineas. They're so adorable, and I'm not quite ready to let them, that's good, I'm not quite ready to let them float around just yet. I want them to get a little bit more size on them because of the hawk issues, and they'll get up pretty good size, but I do want to train them to stay back here in the yard and on our property like the other ones do, primarily by snackies and feeding. So it kind of serves a lot of purposes here. We got to change their water out. They turned their feed over again. We got to put more feed in there. Tracy's a little upset because Vicky apparently has not found her way out the door. Tracy, would you like for Mommy to help you? Okay. Would you like for Mommy to help you with Vicky and getting her outside? I'm going to take that as a yes. Okay, Vicky, are you not that smart this morning? There she goes. Alright, so now we got to go fill up their water, do the food. I don't know what in the world Bill's problem is. Bill's a rooster. I did not want another rooster, but thought he was a hen, but he's mental. I do not want another rooster, so anyway, he may have to go visit another farm and enjoy free ranging out there with others. It's kind of hard working in rain and mud and all this stuff, but you know, we were dry for a right good long time, and then the winds blowed some more stuff out and around, so we clean up, and then we got more clean up to do and more things happening. But 'tis the fall. 'Tis the fall. It is what it is, y'all. Fall, fall, fall. So Vicky's made her way over here, eating some mealworms. Got her head turned all to the side. What you doing? And I'm telling y'all, we clean these pools and these ducts in 30 minutes. They're right back to where they were. And Vicky's not nice to the chickens. She boops them in the tail, and that's how she gets boo-boos. Now my girls are back. They're like, ooh, they left, Mommy. We're going to eat us some mealworms. This is going to be yummy, yummy, yummy-licious. Good girls. Whew. Let's go in for a little bit. I'm a little bit chilly. Just a smidgen. And it's probably going to rain again today. Alright, y'all, so now we're going to be working on the chicken and a soup recipe. It's going to be a tater soup recipe and a baked pan chicken recipe. Now I'm going to have the recipe put down here at the end, and is this going to go along frame by frame? No, because when I started cooking and putting this stuff together, I was like, hey, let's just make this recipe. And then I was like, you know what? I forgot to voice it over. Y'all know how it goes here. It kind of is what it is. A little bit all over the place. But that's why y'all love to come and hang out with me. You never know what I'm going to do. Or basically what I'm going to say or how I'm going to do it. So here we go. First things first. You want to make sure that you get a large stock pot. You want to fill it with a large box of chicken stock. They have the chicken broth, you know. Put you a big box of that in there. I save the box. I fill it back up with water. And I put it back into the pot. So you basically got 2 big, large boxes of water. Chicken stock and water. You know what I mean? You got to have that for your broth. Salt and pepper that broth really, really well. Then, while all that's starting to boil, you want to get you some taters. These are the taters that I had. Use any kind of taters you want. It's fine. If you don't got taters, then just use some canned taters or whatever you want. Just drain them first before you put it in your boiling stock pot of water. Wash your taters real good. Get all the dirt off of them. Then you want to get your peeler, vegetable peeler, knife, whatever. Just peel your taters. Now you're going to set those tater peels off in a plate to the side because you're going to put that in your compost bin. That's what I do with mine. I don't feed them to the floofs. I put them back into the compost bin. So once all that stuff is done, you got your taters all peeled nice. You want to dice them rascals up. Dice them up real good. Wash them again. I just run them back through the water again. Make sure everything's clean. Ain't no dirt residue on nothing. Put those diced taters into your boiling stock pot of water. Leave them alone. Let them boil till they come all apart, all to pieces. So you're going to boil it a good 20-25 minutes or more, whatever. Leave it alone. Let it boil, do its thing. We're going to work on the chicken. So I've got some leftover boneless, skinless chicken thighs here that I'm going to wash them first. And I'm going to get them ready for roasting. But before I do that, I'm going to cook some bacon. So I'm going to take some bacon strips, line a sheet pan, grease it real good, put that bacon on that sheet pan. Let's bake the bacon in the oven first until it's good and crispy, because once it's good and crispy, you're going to take a fork and you're going to crumble it up in a plate, set it aside. Leave that bacon grease in that pan, because now that our chicken's been washed and it's dried off a little bit, we're going to take that boneless, skinless chicken thigh, we're going to put that and place it in the pan with the bacon grease. That helps give it flavor. You're going to salt, pepper it. You're going to put some basil on the top of it. You're going to put some parsley on the top of it. You're going to put whatever else you think's going to be good on the top of it. Sprinkle it on there. I mean, it's just flavor, seasonings. I got to add some vegetables to this, and I want to get some things together so these tomatoes don't go bad. So I had 3 Roma tomatoes left. I washed them, sliced them, and diced them. I put that in the pan all around the chicken. Then I had this onion, sweet onion left over, and I thought, you know what, I think that's going to be good too. So I took that sweet onion, peeled it, sliced and diced. I used probably about half of it. The other half I used it for a completely separate recipe. But just put it all around the chicken. And then you want to bake that chicken in the oven. Make sure it's preheated first now, y'all. About 350 degrees. Wrap it, cover it up, cover the pan. Put all of that in the oven. It's going to cook in its own juices and its own stuff. Cook it until the chicken is tender and done. I did mine on 350 for about 50 minutes. And the chicken was tender. Everything was juicy. Everything was done. Completely done. So, now we got to switch back over and go back over to the soup, because now your taters is ready and you got to either get you a tater masher or one of those immersion blenders. The only reason why I use the tater masher is because sometimes that immersion blender don't give me the chunks that I want, and it makes it a little bit too creamy for me, because I like a little bit of chunky tater soup. You fix it ever how you want to. When you get those taters and they're boiled and they're done, the water will evaporate down. If it don't, just drain some of it off, y'all. It ain't no big deal. What you're going to need to do to add back the liquid to it is you want to add heavy cream. Now, you can add as much or as little as you like. You can use half and half. Heck, you can even use milk. Put your heavy cream stuff in there. And with that, you want to add a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and add you some parsley in there. Taste it and make sure it's got the right amount of seasoning that you like and the right amount of salt and pepper. Then all you got to do is just let it stay really nice and creamy. Get you a big old handful of cheese. I don't care what kind you like. This kind, I think it was a Fiesta blend cheese with like Colby Jack, Monterey Jack, whatever kind of Jack or whatever it was. And I just grabbed me a big old handful of cheese and throwed it right in the top of it. And just cooked it down until the cheese melted and it was as creamy as I like. Then for the very last thing, I took the crumpled up cooked bacon, throwed it on in there. You can leave it floating on the top if you want to, but I don't. I like to mix it all in there because I've got boys and my kids will literally go and scoop up all the bacon on the top. So if you mix it in your pot, you ain't got to worry about everybody scooping up all the crumbles of bacon in one bowl. And everybody gets a piece of bacon. So there you go. Then, once all that's done, just leave it on low, stir it every once in a bit, and then wait for your chicken to cook. Once your chicken's cooked and everything's done, honey, just get you a big old bowl of that soup. Get you some little oyster crackers or some, what you call those things, Ritz crackers is good with it, croutons, whatever you want for your big old bowl of soup, and plate you up some chicken with them onions and them Roma tomatoes, and have a good day. That's all you can do. Have a good day. Eat, be merry, be happy. Now the recipe is going to come here at the end of this video, and I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do for us in this floof farm over here, because this little old poor folks do like to have, you know, mealworms. The babies like to have mealworms, and I do appreciate y'all for doing some things. I'm going to be working on some stuff this year coming up, this next year coming up, but we'll talk about that in January. We got some really cool things coming up, and we're almost at our subscriber goal of 1,500 subscribers. If you want that free recipe book, all you've got to do is be a subscriber to the channel and be signed up for the free email list. That's how I do giveaways. I do free recipe books, free recipes, all different types of things that people like. So there you go. I got all that stuff together, and we're working on it, and we're doing really, really well thanks to y'all. We do heart y'all great big. I thank y'all to the moon and back. And anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Let me know if you cook this recipe. It's really, really yummy. And let me know if you added any different types of flavorings or seasonings to your chicken or your soup, because I think it's fun and super interesting to do that. Anyway, thank y'all for watching and subscribing. I'll see you guys again on the flip side. If you can't be good, y'all don't know what else to tell you but to be good at it.